Right, we'll have a look at the next thing. Let me just save this. So, physics, lesson, mechanics, and then half maths, lesson, sequence, and series limits. Alright, next now. Practical problems. Okay, so in fact, this is the last exercise on the chapter. Ready, guys? Guys, ready? This is the last section for this chapter on sequence and series. So sometimes students complain about maths. They would say, oh, maths is not useful, it's not important. And then when we do sections on practical problems, they really don't like it, and they say, no, we'll go back to the stuff where we don't have to understand what we're doing. Okay? So all these practical problems you see, they're all like little stories that you have to solve. So you think you want maths to be useful, but you don't really, because you don't like it. Okay? So we'll do some examples. The problem with this, hey, come on, listen up. The problem with this is that there's not one way to do it, and then that's how you do them all. It's going to be different for each story. Okay? So I'll do some examples. Like I'll start with one anyways. So have a look at number 1 there as an example. So I want you all to read number 1 and then decide what the problem is once you've read it. So, can you picture what the question wants you to work out from the sentence? Yeah, what do they want you to calculate? Yeah, so what should I write down to calculate? 1, that's it, all the way up to 100. So now that you have this, you can see what type of problem it is. Is it AP or GP? AP. The A equal to 1 and the D equal to 1 and the N equal to 100. And they want you to calculate S100. So the formula is A, nope, not that one, N over 2, 2A plus N minus 1D. So here that would be 100 over 2, 2 plus 99 times 1, which would be 5,050. 50 times 101. Yeah. So that's just a small one to get started with. Excellent. So let's have a look at number 2. Can we go down? Yeah. Have you done this word in business or economics? A bond. So a bond is a way to save your money. You buy it from the government and it pays you each year. So this bond will pay you 50 euros in the first year. 25 in the first year, 50 in the next year, 75 in the next year, and it will pay you for 10 years. how much has the bond paid out in total? So, are we looking at AP or GP here? AP. A is 25, D is 25, and N is 10. So,
Excuse me?
yeah,
Does the question ask about the 10th term or
some might, this
all the
one
sum?
doesn't. No, sometimes yes, but the ones I'm doing, not so far. But it could ask in the question. Mistake? No? Anyways, we want S10, which is N over 2, 2A plus N minus 1 times D. So that's 5 times 50, and then 225, 275 inside here. Is that right? And then 5 times 275, well, 1,250 plus 25, 1,355? Yes. $1,375. Okay. Can we go to the next example I'll do for you? So read number 3. It's a little bit longer. Question? You don't seem happy. What's wrong? Yes?
Can you explain how you got that?
Oh yeah, I'll go back in time a bit. So what formula I'm using here is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, which will be 10 over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d, which is 5 times 275, which I think we said is 1375. Is that okay? I want everybody to read number 3. It's a bit long, have a read of it.
Do you want to answer?
No, I just want you to read number 3 just so I can have an understanding before I do it. So have you all read number 3? So let's have a look at number 3 now. So I tell you that you have an arithmetic progression. So that's an AP. The first, the second, and the sixth terms are what we're looking at. Now, what is the first term in an arithmetic progression? Well, that's A. And I tell you what it is here as well, do I? What is the second term? That's A plus D. And the sixth term? That's A plus 5D. But I also tell you that if you take these 3 numbers, they're also in geometric progression. So this would be like A or, and A or squared. Now let me explain with an example here. So imagine I have this sequence, arithmetic sequence, a simple arithmetic sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc. That's arithmetic, isn't it? What's the A? 1, and the D? 1. Now let's take out the first term, the second term, and the fourth term, and the eighth term. What's the first term here? 1. The second term? 2. The fourth term is 4, and the eighth term is 8. So if you take these terms out, you can make a geometric sequence if you take out the right terms. So you can have this kind of situation where you have arithmetic, but if you take out the right terms, you can make geometric. And that's what's happening here. I'm telling you the first, the second, and the sixth term of some arithmetic sequence also make a geometric sequence. Yeah. Not only that, I actually tell you what the first term is as well. What did I say it was? 2. So this really starts off with 2, and then you have 2 plus d, and then you have 2 plus 5d. I just put a as 2 here. Now, if I know that these are geometric, what can I know about their relationship if these are geometric? Does anyone know? If we go back here? Yeah? If you divide by the second by the first, you get or. And if you divide the third by the second, you also get or. So, that means 2 plus d over 2 should equal 2 plus 5d over 2 plus d. Now, what's the verb? Cross multiply. So 2 plus d times 2 plus d equals 2 times 2 plus 5d. 4 plus 4d plus d squared equals 4 plus 10d. Right? 4's cancel. D squared minus 6d equals 0. D times d minus 6 equals 0. So what does d equal? 6. Very good. Now, we still need to get, well, we know the a. What's the a? 2. And we could know what the or is as well, because remember I said that this is equal to or. So or equals 2 plus d over 2, which should be 8 over 2, which is 4. But I think I only asked for, no, sorry, I do ask for the d and the or. Something went terribly wrong, so. Yes, it's 8. Huh? Yeah, so I've given you information which is not right in the question, I think. Unless I made a mistake. 4 plus 4 plus d squared is 4 plus 10d d squared minus 6d.
You didn't need the sixth term.
Huh?
You just need the first and
Listen up. Listen. I think I might have made a mistake in the question because I've given you too much information. TMI. Too much information. Because I also go on to talk about the sum of the first two terms.
Yes, which she said was.
And if you use that piece of information, you get the right answer. Yes. But I didn't need to know that. Which means I've given you too much information and the information conflicts. So let me see.
that's your problem.
It is my problem. But it's also my book, so I can decide what to delete. So from now on, I am deleting. Yeah. What's that? No. I'm deleting the sentence that says the sum of the first two terms is 8. And you really like that part too. And I'm changing the answer to match d equals 6 and a equals 2. And when you have your own maths book, you can do the same thing too. get Mark to fix that for the next year. Okay. I think the problem is, yes. Hey, are you looking for me? For real? I'm like totally in the middle of a class. Yeah, but hang on. Dude, just put the spine on it. Come on, get it. That's an appendix business. No, I don't need this. Just the original. Look, I'm in here for another 20 so minutes. Ah. Have you got everything here? I'll at least put the spine on it. And then have like a big. You don't need this. Just what's in the original book. You know what I mean? Where's your book actually? The handwritten one? Oh yeah, so just put the spine on the handwritten part. The others should be stapled. Go back in 20 minutes. Oh no, yeah, when is it finished? 4? Well, why are you late now? Did it start at 3? You're totally late. Well, look, is there anyone in the teacher's room? You know, when you have it all presentable, just leave it on my desk. You know what I mean? No, I'm not accepting this. Look at this. I'm going to lose those pages. Presentable, please. Presentable. That's fine, that's fine. Just hand it to me when it's ready. As I was saying, I think the problem here is with me saying the first term is 2. Huh? What? I said the first term is 2 and the sum of the first 2 terms is 8. I don't think both of them can be true at the same time. Well, they can't be true at the same time because I mean the answer I got would still be the same. So I decided to delete the second part. Yeah. Although actually I could split this into 2 questions. Yeah. For next year. Yeah. Okay. Can you have a look at number 5? And I want everybody to try number 5 before I do it. So have a look at number 5. Dude, you're ECDA. Jesus, mate. WTF? What the heck? This is so not cool, Fahad. So not cool. This God damn me. This is terrible. Everything isn't stable. But that's your problem, not mine. You can find a staple. And where's the interest in here? Is it this one? And where's the cover sheet? Dude, I'm not this is a mess. No. Give it to me later. I want a cover sheet and a staple. I don't have many pages. You need 2 cover sheets. One for coursework 1 and one for coursework 2. Coursework 1 is the report and holds off. Coursework 2 is somewhere in here. Where is it? Newton class. Oh, it's just an appendix now. This also. Dude, stick this together and give it to me properly, okay? And if that has to be after the language class, and if I go over it, that's fine. You can just leave it on my desk, and I'll consider it for next week. Okay? Hey, get working on this. Come on. So it's not that difficult because I tell you, in the first second it falls 5 meters, then the next second it falls 10, and the third it falls 15. How far? Oh, sorry, I said further 10. It falls 5, and then the second the ball falls a further 10, and then a further 15. Okay, so it falls 5, and then another 10, and another 15. So, what you basically need to calculate is this: 5 plus 10 plus 15. So what type of problem is this? AP. What's the A? 5. The D is also 5, and the N is 10. So F10 would be N over 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D. That's 5 times, that's 55. That's 275 meters. Okay, I want everybody to try number 8. Try number 8. Yeah.
How'd you get 9.5?
No, sorry, it's 9 times 5, yeah.
What was the next question?
8. Try it. Oh, isn't she not? are we doing? Any answers? I know what you did wrong though. What answer did you get? Anyone else get an answer?
3.88.
No. Ain't that?
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, good question. Any other answers? No? Well, I have bad news for you. This is an exam question
What's the answer?
2 years ago. Huh? The nth term? It's
Yeah.
geometric. So you can use the geometric formulas, the nth term.
What's the term that they are looking for?
Good question. That's what I want you to decide. I'll show you in a
So it
minute.
will be 0.
Won't tell you anything? Not yet.
Oh, thank you.
Do you? Alright, will we have a look at it? Yeah. Now, this was an exam question 2 years ago. I remember because I wrote it. Yeah, I like it. So, it's a bit tricky, and only one student got it right. And I can see here nobody got it yet. Did you get 9? Then, as I was saying, nobody here got it. So let's have a look at what's happening here. So, read the question carefully. Number 8. A ball is dropped from a height of 1 meter. So I think everybody had that okay. Yes? And then it bounces back up to a height of, what is it? 0.8. Are we realizing what we did wrong? 0. What's the next height? 8. And then next time it bounces to a height of 0.64. How far does the ball travel if it continues to bounce like this? So for the first part of the journey, it travelled 1. For the second part, how far does it travel?
2 point.
For this part, 1.6. Yeah. 2 multiplied 0.8. Yeah, that's right. And then the next one is 2 multiplied by 0.64. So if you got an answer of 5, it means you forgot the 2. Yeah. Because it goes down, up, down, up, down. These are heights.
But you want to know when it will be 0. So that.
No, I want to know how far it travels in total. So what I want to know is add all of these distances together. So it's add all of these distances
So
together.
you just want it until the third term?
Infinite. Keep bouncing forever. Yeah. Now, this here you can write it as 1 plus 2 times 0.8 plus 0.64 plus, and the next term I'll tell you now, it's 0.64 times 0.8, 0.512, etc. Because what's happening here is each time it's getting multiplied by 0.8. Also, what's the first term here? It's also 0.8. So we can use our formula. 1 plus 2, a over 1 minus r. That's 1 plus 2, 0.8 over 1 minus 0.8. That's 1 plus 2, 0.8 over 0.2. That's 1 plus 2 times 4, which is 9. So this ball would have travelled 9 meters. I got a few 5 meters as the answer in the exam, not many 9 meters. This is a difficult one though. What did I, sorry, don't forget, what did I say the answer for number 3 was?
D.
Yeah.
D is R is to 4.
Okay. My version. Right. What you doing?
Well, we finished.
You don't know that. As far as you know, I could say try number 9 now. Get your stuff out. Do this. Thank you. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. You were right, by the way. You are finished. But you didn't know that. Okay? Now, what I want you to do for your homework, I want all of these done.
Huh?
Yeah, because I'm still speaking English, haven't I? I want all of these done. Yeah, and the reason I want all of them done is because they are difficult. They are in the exam, and people will make mistakes on them. So you need to practice them. Now, it's not as bad as it sounds because we've already done 4 of them, is it? And how many are there altogether? 13. So you have 9 left to do.
So you have to take it out next Monday.
No, I would kind of like you to have this finished by Thursday so that we can do them in the tutorial.
We don't have classes Thursday.
You don't?
Because we have
Yeah,
Thursday.
never take presentation.
They're here on Thursday? Don't they normally have a math tutorial on Thursday?
So we have 2 hours to speak.
Ah, okay, this makes things more difficult. Alright, well anyway, do them for, we don't have talk on Friday. Do them.
Okay.
No Friday.
And then
Yeah, I
it's
know.
come with the exam.
Yeah, and then it's
Huh?
exam. Like
The final exam or the mid-semester? Yes, everything on this chapter will be on the exam. So your mid-semester exam is everything up to the end of this chapter, page 44, and maybe a little bit more. Depends how I feel.
It's not that
I thought you finished it. You done the exam.
Oh no, haven't even thought about it. All right, now we're finished.